Here now is Cam Little out to get us started.
And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
60 red. 60 red. Blue striker. Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, Gabriel.
That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Yep, blue, 32. Ready.
Throwing now, Gabriel.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Rob Gronkowski, 30 yards. And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Jake Elliott set to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
All right.
The drive will start with Arian Foster. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to pick up.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Touchdown. Andre Johnson, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
About
ready?
set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivating. And it's a fumble. And the Eagles have recovered. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Here we go, let's go.
Throwing now is Stroud. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Stroud. Now he's going to stop. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. C.J. Stroud taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stack stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to.
Cam Little is a kickoff.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles, but they've got to take care of the football. Gronkowski's going to go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Rob Gronkowski. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch the defense. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
To the air is Gabriel.
He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, break. Here we go. Hut, hut.
To throw, Gabriel. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Johnson, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up his secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Nike Texas. All right. White, 18.
And Stroud now to throw.
And he's going to have the connection to Foster. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Falcons.
They run up the middle with Foster. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Stroud looking to throw.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
At the 2-yard line.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
3rd and goal, Stroud. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Gronk, the tight end, in motion.
Black shot. Claws ready. Hut.
Here's Gabriel. Now he's going to step up and run.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Trouble, 38. Come on, set. Ready?
Gabriel looking to throw. Now,
and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Eagles 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, it moves it really well. Didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Justin Jefferson,
62 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead cut down to 9.
Next the score, Falcons 30, Eagles 21. Cam Little to kick off.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Working out of the gun here, Gabriel. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Ready, set.
2nd and 10.
Alert, please.
Black ultra.
Now Gabriel. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick-6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2.
Cam Little to kick off.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
52. Spike 60. Set.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time, on the move past the 40.
Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Elijah Arroyo,
70 yards!
and the Eagles have regained the lead.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Got it? You, yellow. Let's go now. 10 cycles, 38. Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
My, if maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter, it's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60, hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Gabriel. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
That's down the field. He's got Arroyo.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Elijah Arroyo.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Falcons 30. Cam Little to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Let's go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Eagles 41, Falcons 36.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, let's go.
Now Stroud.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out, and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time, with Zreal for a solid gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Again, it's Johnson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some room for him there as he'll take this out to about the 15.
He's brought down at the 15.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They'll keep it on the ground. Ball. And he's got room. And now the rookie's free. He's to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. 85 yards. And the Falcons have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score Falcons 43, Eagles 41. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Johnson jostles free. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. And that is incomplete.
But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
They run the counter. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Go red. 50, green. Set.
Gabriel from the gun on third down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Fourth down. Here's Gabriel. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Ball.
They'll get this down to the 38.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Blue striker. Punt.
Throwing now, Gabriel. That is intercepted.
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
2nd and 6 coming up. Now Stroud. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Stroud to throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept away and boom, over the crossbar.
Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
On the double.
Here's 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Wide open, Gronkowski.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, blue. Alert, move. 50, green.
Back to throw.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Up the middle they go. Ball.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
This ball intercepted. Across midfield. He's on his way.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable